Buongiorno tutti. Welcome back to Florence. My last night in Florence. I'm very sad. Maybe that's not the right word, but because I've really enjoyed my time here. But it's over, and that's part sad. I'm also excited about my next part of the journey. I'm also a little anxious about the journey as well. I keep going back and forth between being anxious and excited. Part of it, I think, is just because when I got here in Italy, I had no idea what was going to happen, how I was going to handle everything and all that. And I worked out some routines, I figured things out. And then I moved. I went from Palermo to Naples, and then I went from Naples to Florence. And every time it's the same stuff, right? Pack it up, move it, figure it out, find the markets, figure out how to feed yourself. Those kind of, where is everything? How do I get into my apartment? All those kind of dumb little things that you worry about, I have to deal with again. And it's starting to hit me that I'm not going to be in Italy forever. So I'm starting to worry about, not making the most of my time, which is a very silly thing, because as long as you're appreciating what's happening, you're making the most of your time. And I'm reminding myself of that regularly. But it's still okay to be a little sad that, I can't be in Florence forever. I love this city. I walked around today and I found all my favorite places, and I went and I looked at them just, one last time. At least for now. Maybe I'll come back. Still lots to do. I still want to see things, but I actually thought a lot about where I wanted to take my last video in Florence, and I settled on Ponte Vecchio, because I think it's probably the most uniquely Florence thing. It's the landmark that you see and say, oh yes, that's absolutely Florence. I just found out recently that because of course Ponte Vecchio means the old bridge, right? And at some point it was actually called the new bridge, when it was the new bridge. But of course subsequent bridges get built, and now it's the old bridge, so it's Ponte Vecchio. And I find that very interesting. There's a life lesson in there somewhere, right? But the Arno's beautiful at night. It's beautiful during the day as well, but it's a nice little walk out here. So yeah, I gotta go home and pack and get my stuff together and clean up and head out. Speaking of which, my little contest. I mentioned I have trinkets. I'll put some photos up. They're Davids, the other symbol of Florence. But I got a couple of full Davids and a couple of partial Davids, and depends on whoever wins them. I hope has a really good sense of humor. I'll say that. But some people were wanting some hints. I'm not really sure how I hint. I could say, for one thing, it's not Florence, it's not Palermo, and it's not Naples. The weather is going to be colder. That may or may not be a hint. I checked the weather network and it was 18 degrees today in Florence. So I was like, oh, it's not going to be 18 degrees there? Oh. Because I'm spoiled and I just expect things to go well. So other hints. I've never been. This is going to be my first time, but I'm very excited. It's in Italy. I know a lot of people were guessing Spain or Croatia. Someone mentioned Croatia. That's on the list, let me tell you. That's another story. So it's in Italy. It's not Florence. I don't know. I haven't been. I'm repeating it. I don't know what else to say without giving it away. Some people have guessed correctly. If that helps. whatever, you know. Anyway, it's a fun little contest, and you know, whatever. Now, the disclaimer is, you'll get your prize mailed to you when I get home, because I don't want to pay for international shipping for a silly $2 trinket. And it does depend on whether it's going to survive the trip. I don't want to send you like a broken David, or pieces of David that aren't intentionally that way. And yeah, hopefully and they don't they make it through customs as well. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna take a really slow walk back to my apartment, and then that's it. Tomorrow I have to get up, make myself something to eat, clean up the apartment, and you know, throw out some more garbage and leave. I'm on the train at like 10:20, I think. So not really a lot of time. But I will make one stop. Because it was successful last time, I'm definitely going to stop at the Porcellino on my way to the train station and rub his snout for good luck and safe packet. Sorry, safe passage back to Florence. Because if nothing else, I've had a wonderful time, and he brought me back the one time, and I'm thankful and grateful, and grateful to be doing all of this and having this opportunity and making the most of it. And I'm so happy, and I'm so glad I did this. And if there's any way I could help you guys out there do the same, please let me know. You know, with that, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're wishing dreams of traveling through Europe yourself. Until tomorrow, wish me luck. Safe travels. A domani, arrivederci. Ciao.